Hello Aquarius, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. This is going to be your beginning of March tarot card reading for March 2024. As always, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I encourage you to watch your sun, moon, or rising signs should this reading not resonate with you when we start. And without further ado, let's pick out some cards and see what we got. Ooh, already. Let's see what we got going on for you, Aquarius. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's start up. Okay. Love it. Okay. So let's start off with the past, as we always do. So yeah, definitely. Okay. So, first of all, 10 of Cups. Love to see that. Shows the ending of an emotional cycle of some kind. This is like the happily ever after card of the tarot in terms of the minor suits. So 10 of Cups, you see this family right here. There could be something with a relationship. There are two other cards here which I'll touch upon. I could see something there, but for some of you, this could just be a happily ever after of some kind, some emotional fulfillment. It's even something that could be shared with loved ones, family, friends, community, etc. Or it could be starting a family or having a good family life with your partner, etc. We do have two cards here that can allude to a partnership. I mean, we do have the Empress right here, and we do got a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is, I would say, the closest thing to the Emperor. So you almost have a divine counterparts right here. But these two could, as I said, allude to a couple, allude to a male-female, or it really actually doesn't matter gender, just whatever relationship, counterparts type of thing. It could just be energy. But also here, if you are single or not looking for a relationship, this is really saying that, with that 10 of Cups energy, I think for some of you, you've experienced a lot of abundance. As you can see here with this Empress card, I think here it's really saying that in the past, that you've really experienced a lot of abundance, a lot of beauty, a lot of self-care, a lot of love, a lot of tangible feelings, that give you that sense of abundance. This Empress card, it really is talking about, not only Venus, but also very much Taurus energy as well. It's really saying, that you're experiencing life and beauty of it through all the senses, So really, there's something here in terms of that type of abundance where you're able to create it, you'll be able to experience and also enjoy it to its fullest. We also got the King of Pentacles, again, earth energy, abundance, security, stability. So here that's really saying, that maybe that you have really taken control over your own abundance, taken control over your own situations to create your own abundance. And the King of Pentacles, he takes care of not only himself, but his whole empire, so it's talking about very big generational type of wealth as well that he can really share with those around him. So I think here, this abundance, I think for some of you, you've really, two things really, either created it for yourself, to use your power and your control over your situations to create that abundance. And also, now that you have created it, you have the Empress energy, which is for you to enjoy it, for you to nurture it, to maintain it, all of those things. And so, as I said, and that could bleed into all of your family life, loved ones, etc. So as we move on from the past, let's talk about the present right here. So there are some choices to be made. I see a lot of choices here. First of all, let's talk about the 6 of Cups here reversed. So really, I feel like for some of you, I think there's something here where you've become more grounded with love or with your emotional sense of self. When you look back on old belief systems, I think belief systems either surrounding love or your connections to who you feel drawn to, whoever you're emotionally invested in. It could just be even someone platonic, instead of romantic. But here it's really saying that you are coming to a more grounded sense in that. I mean, with both of those earth energy type of cards with the water here, it's really saying grounded emotion. That's really what's coming to me right now, especially here with the Six of Cups, because usually this card talks about nostalgia, talks about rose-colored glasses, talks about romanticizing things of the past, you know. And in the reverse, it's really saying, you know, that you are really coming to terms with that, where you're not doing those things anymore. Maybe you've let those romanticized fantasy type of ideas about love or deep emotion or friendship or connection, you're letting those go. I think here, because you have experienced something very real in the past, something more grounded with that earth energy, the Empress and that King of Pentacles. So here I think you're really releasing that. You're releasing nostalgia. You're releasing idealism. You're releasing romanticization and fantastical thinking, if you will. And now, as I said, with choices, we got Two of Pentacles and we got the Two of Wands right here. This is telling me, you know, that there's either something here you have to make a choice on, maybe with your finances, with your job, with your money, with your health. But it could just be anything, really. I think here it's really saying that you're trying to, I think really what you're trying to do here is to find balance of some kind. The Two of Pentacles especially. You see this person who's weighing and juggling these two pentacles. Kind of also weighing them with the pros and cons of a certain decision. So here I think also the Two of Swords, you know, trying to think of two courses of action, maybe two different messages or communications that have to be told. And also this says, you know, maybe that you need more information about a certain situation in order to move forward as well, because everything just kind of feels like between a rock and a hard place, if you will. So here, I think there is a certain decision where it is weighing heavy on the mind and maybe even on the pocket, if you will, or maybe on the health of some kind. Not in a bad way, but really it's saying, you know, that there is something here that you want to move forward with, you know. And it's I wish I could elaborate more, but having two twos, it's really just saying decisions, you know what I mean? So it's kind of difficult. So let's move on to the future and some things to think about there. So really, I think for some of you, you're going to make a decision and it's going to force a tower moment, if you will, because we do have the Tower card here in reverse. So not to say that's a bad thing, you know. I think when you make any decision, you know, where you have to choose one and let something go, of course it's going to create that tower moment where it destroys the potential for something, you know. So here, you know, I think you have to make a decision, whatever it is, and regardless, that it's going to lead to this regardless. You know, I think that's one thing to think about, especially with the Two of Swords. Swords talking about mentality and mindset, belief systems. If you feel like it's going to be painful or it's going to cause some type of disruption, regardless of what you choose, it's one or the other is going to cause the same. So you can't avoid it. You know, that's the message that's coming to me right now. With this Tower moment, especially in the reversed, it's saying, you know, that I feel like it's going to be something short-lived. It may cause a somewhat sudden disruption, if you will, but understand that, you know, it's how life works. Unfortunately, we can't have both ways, otherwise we wouldn't be in situations like that Two of Swords where there's confusion, where there's a decision-making process. The Two of Pentacles too, where you have to weigh pros and cons. We can't have it both ways. So understand that with this, that there is going to be a tower moment regardless of which one you choose. We also got the Page of Pentacles right here. So Page of Pentacles, this is really telling me, you know, that I think for some of you, if there is some type of decision that requires money, that requires something with job or finances, with business, anything like that, I think it's telling me here with this page, you know, I think it's saying, it's weird to say this, I don't even know, the thing that's coming really to my head is like, don't go with the new, inexperienced thing. I don't know where that's coming from exactly, but really it's saying, you know, if there's something where it's too brand new, or if there's something where it's not tried and tested, and or like something that has not been really proven itself, if that makes sense. I don't know why that message just comes through just immediately, but if that's not exactly true, or that's not exactly shown, then don't go with that one, because ultimately it leads to to not working out. I don't know. That's a weird message. I've never gotten something like that before, but yeah, that's the feeling that I get. But basically, go with something that's practical. I think that's ultimately what it's saying. Go with something that has been proven to be true for the most part, that is shown to be successful. Don't go for something, and don't go for a risk with something that is too experimental, because if it is something with money, you don't want to lose your own investment, to lose your resources, if that makes sense. We also got the 9 of Cups here. So again, I see this with the Tower. So it's saying, regardless, there's 2 sides to every coin, and there's 2 decisions to be made. If you let go of one, it's going to cause a Tower moment, but at the same time, you're going to get what you wish for. So in a way, you have to choose. We all have to make choices in life. That's the game. That is our power as human beings. So I think regardless of what you choose, you have to let certain things go, let certain control go over the decision-making process, and to just choose wisely, and to choose with, honestly, I think here with this 9 of Cups, talking about cups, use your intuition. This can be seen also with the 2 of Swords right here, the moon up there, water energy. It's saying use your intuition. Your intuition is what will guide you. So I think here, again, do the due diligence, if you will, with that 2 of Pentacles, to weigh the pros and cons, to think in a practical mindset. But also with that 2 of Swords, go with your intuition. Find out where the practicality and intuition coincide and where they intersect, if that makes sense, in order to make your decision. So as we move forward, these next 3 cards are going to be shadow work cards. These are talking about energies that you are dealing with or have dealt with and now are releasing from your energies and from yourself, so that you can experience new things. Okay, so more Pentacles. I really feel like for some of you, it's like some type of weird financial decision or some type of business decision of some kind. But definitely something maybe dealing with money, job, business, health, etc. Something very tangible, not just energetic, I think, especially for this reading. So, 9 of Pentacles. This card is saying, that if you felt unsure, or if you felt like you were not capable of creating something, of manifesting something, of being capable of providing for yourself, of doing something for yourself, of creating some type of abundance, those feelings of insecurity and doubt are going to be let go. The 9 of Pentacles is all about being self-made, being self-confident and independent, if you will. So this is really telling me, for some of you, that this 9 of Pentacles is saying that there is going to be more confidence. There's going to be more self-assuredness coming your way as you go through that deliberation process, if you will. And so you're going to gain more confidence. Anything that gets in the way of that is going to be released. We also got the Page of Wands. So this is telling me, if you have felt that there's any doubt about moving forward in a certain direction, if there's any uncertainty, especially about what direction to move into. Page of Wands is all about taking the next step, the next adventure for your expansion and growth. So I think here, if you felt hesitant about moving forward or uncertain about what direction to move in general, I think here it's really saying that is going to be released from you as well. Just like I say with all the wands, they represent fire. So look for inspiration. There's going to be some type of inspiration, I feel like, that's going to light a fire within you. That was going to be a light in the darkness, if you will. So look around you for anything. I think especially when it comes to intuition, follow your intuition, especially if you feel like you are uncertain about which way to or what direction you want to take, because following your intuition will ultimately find you some type of inspiration to move forward. Trust your subconscious mind, not just the logical one. We also have the 6 of Pentacles. Yes. So yes, I think here it's really saying, for some of you, it's really talking about your resources. I think if you're scared or worried about investing or giving your resources to the wrong opportunity, even just your energy now, I feel like this is really talking about energy as well. Not just your resources and finances, but also what you want to invest your energy into. I think here it's saying, that I think that that's fair. And at the same time, that you're going to find out exactly what opportunity that is. I mean, this lands right next to that page of Pentacles right here. So again, it's really telling me to be to do your due diligence. Choose something very practical when it comes to whatever it is you want to invest your energy into. I mean, again, as I said about that romanticism card with the Six of Cups, this is saying like to not romanticize things, to have a practical mindset. Don't think about fantasy or anything like that. It has to be grounded into something. So I think here it's very relevant because it's saying, what you invest into is what you're going to get in return. So you don't want to invest in something that is too risky or that is too unknown, to have proven itself. So I think here it's saying, choose the one that has proven to be successful, if that makes sense, and to let go of idealism, fantasy, romanticism, all of that stuff. And so now, these next 3 cards are going to be blessings, more pentacles for you. Absolutely. These next, they're going to be blessings for you. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So we got some minor synchronicities here. So in the same row as that 10 of Cups, you also got the 10 of Pentacles. Again, lots of Pentacles here for you. So really, again, this is going to say that there is going to be some type of abundance, some type of generational wealth. I mean, as I said, it comes right next to that King of Pentacles that I talks about, that generational wealth as well. Abundance, that Empress. So it's telling me here that you are going to make a decision that's going to give you some type of abundance. And I think for some of you, this really is an investment of some kind on that material, financial, possibly business type of avenue. So I think here with the 10 of Pentacles, you're going to have some success. You're going to get to that fruition moment where you're going to experience a lot of abundance on a very large scale of some kind. We also got the 8 of Swords right here. So again, 8 of Swords, again, you're going to go from feeling like you have no control over your situation to where you're going to go from victim to victor. This one comes right next to that 2 of Swords. And as you can see here, both of these women, they're blindfolded. So I think here this is really telling me, that you're going to see the truth about a certain situation as well. Not only are you going to release yourself from any limitations or any doubt or insecurity that may keep you trapped or limited or in a feeling of scarcity, but here it's really saying you're going to really see the truth about something. I think for some of you, maybe you don't, I always forget about this meaning of the card, but with the 2 of Swords, sometimes they put the blindfold on willingly, because they don't want to see the reality of a situation. And as I said with that 6 of Cups, fantasy, romanticism, be careful of those things, Sometimes we have to let go of those things, even if they do feel nice, but ultimately they may be an illusion that may bite us in the butt down the road. So I think here, you're going to release yourself of not only limitations, but illusion as well. I think you're going to make a much more grounded choice, especially with all of these pentacles here talking about earth energy. Finally, Justice card. I love to see this. Justice here is really saying, that this could even be something legal. I mean, I know that that's very broad, but for anyone here who is doing stuff with legal, I mean, we have all these pentacles here, talking all about practicality and everything like that. If anyone here is looking for any type of legal situation or legal resolution, this card can indicate that it could be in your favor as well as a blessing. But also it is saying, that this talks about cause and effect as well. So again, if you are in the middle of a choice right now, you have to understand whatever you choose, there will be an effect from it. So moving forward, you have to choose the best decision that will benefit you the most. So think about that. There's always a cause and effect to everything. So I think for some of you, if you take the right practical approach to this, whatever this decision may be, you will get the correct result that is in alignment with what it is that you want. So as we move forward, these next 3 cards are going to be theme cards. These are going to be things to think about, or actually no, things to really tie this whole reading in together. Yep, you wanted to jump. Ooh, interesting. Okay. We have divine animals. What else we got? I think these two really. Soul mating, soul fan. Okay, yeah, okay. So, divine animals, number 1. I think here it says two things, okay, because we also got soul mating and soul family. So yeah, I mean, and you have all of these cards that talk about a family unit of some kind. As I said, the Empress and the King of Pentacles. You got a husband and wife, divine counterparts-ish type of thing there. You also have, these two family cards of the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Also, family cards right here. You even got children cards right here. 6 of Cups right here, the 2 children. So there are things to think about here if there is a family unit, if there's a family that is being considered. Soul mating, definitely talking about love. If you are making a decision together with someone, a partner or anything like that, about expanding or about investing in something, talk to your partner, etc. You're doing this together. It's a decision to be made together. Soul family, if this is something that is going to consider the family unit, absolutely. Consider everyone involved. What is the best resolution for everyone? Divine animals, I mean, it's funny. I mean, I think about this even with the 10 of Pentacles. You have pets right here. You have dogs. So even like the family unit down to the animals, if that makes sense, It's so weird to think about. It's like almost like there is a full picture of everyone. Pretty much this picture right here in terms of your blessing, the 10 of Pentacles. Everyone there is represented. Mother, father, grandfather, children, animals, pets, so this is an interesting family reading more than anything, talking about family and moving forward and expanding in some type of way. So interesting here. I know maybe a little specific, so this is what I see for some of you Aquarius out there. Stuff with the family unit, definitely, or even just with yourself, but there is decisions to be made in terms of investing and everything like that, and taking a practical approach to it. And ultimately, if you do, it could lead into your favor. So I hope this reading did resonate for some of you. I know that is a little specific, but I encourage you to watch either your sun, moon, or rising sign readings as well if you want different insight or more insight into your situation. But if this did resonate, don't forget to hit that like button. Leave me a comment if you wish, and don't forget to subscribe for further tarot card readings. Big thank you to any new or returning viewers. Taking the time to watch these videos very much helps my channel, so I want to say a big thank you, and I will see you next time. Wishing you well. Goodbye.